Long ago, after Adam and Eve left the Garden of Eden, they began a new life on the earth. They worked hard, built a family, and trusted God. This is the story of their two sons, Cain and Abel. It is a story about love, choices, jealousy, and learning to do what is right. Adam and Eve had two sons. The first son was named Cain. The second son was named Abel. Adam and Eve loved both boys very much. They taught them about God, how God created the world, how God loved people, and how God wanted them to do good. As the boys grew older, they chose different kinds of work. Cain became a farmer. He worked in the soil and grew crops like fruits and grains. Abel became a shepherd. He took care of sheep and protected them. Both brothers worked hard. Both brothers knew God, but their hearts were not the same. One day, Cain and Abel decided to bring gifts to God. Cain brought some of his crops from the farm. Abel brought the best lamb from his flock. Abel gave God his very best. He gave it with love and respect. God was pleased with Abel's offering, but God was not pleased with Cain's offering, not because of the gift, but because Cain's heart was not right. Cain became very angry. His face was sad and hard. He felt jealous of his brother Abel. God spoke kindly to Cain and said, "Why are you angry? If you do what is right, you will be accepted. But if you choose sin, it will control you." God gave Cain a chance to change, but Cain did not listen. One day, Cain asked Abel to walk with him into the field. The place was quiet. The man walking scene 5. The field, 9:30 to 11:30. Were no other people around. Suddenly, Cain's anger took control of him. Cain hurt his brother Abel. Abel died. The earth became silent. This was the first terrible act of violence in the Bible. God came to Cain and asked, "Where is your brother Abel?" Cain answered, "I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?" God said, "Your brother's blood cries out from the ground." Cain was punished for what he had done. He would no longer farm easily. He would wander from place to place. Cain was afraid. Even after Cain sinned, God showed mercy. God placed a mark on Cain so that no one would hurt him. Cain left his family and went to live in another land. This shows children that God hates sin, but God still cares about people. Seedling Scene 8. A lesson for children, 16 to 18:30. Cain and Abel teach us important lessons. Heavy checkmark. God cares about our hearts. Heavy checkmark. Jealousy can lead to bad choices. Heavy checkmark. Anger must be controlled. Heavy checkmark. We should always do what is right. Heavy checkmark. We are responsible for loving one another. God wants us to choose love instead of anger. The story of Cain and Abel reminds us that every choice matters. When we feel angry or jealous, we should talk to God, ask for help, and choose what is right. God wants us to love one another because we are all brothers and sisters. If you enjoyed this Bible story, please like, subscribe, and share. More Bible stories are coming soon.